Eureka Forbes posted a very strong Q4. Revenue jumped 10%, but margins expanded to 14%. Mahima here with a summary of the result. Mahima.
Right. So for Eureka Forbes, it was a fairly recent quarter in terms of the tough macro environment. Now, in terms of this particular quarter, it's the 6th consecutive quarter for double-digit growth per se for Eureka Forbes. In terms of number, revenue saw growth of 10-odd%, EBITDA saw growth of almost 29%. Margins improved quite significantly to around 14.2% from 12.2%. So almost a 200 basis points uptick there. In terms of net profit, it stood at 49.5 crore versus that of 21 crore. So it has more than doubled this particular quarter. In terms of what has worked well, in terms of growth, that was led by premium waterfires as well as water purifiers as well as robotics vacuum cleaners. And company highlighted witnessing some green shoots in terms of service business as well. So there was some uptick in terms of service revenues as well. Now, what aided the profitability as well as margins? Employee expenses, including ESOP, declined by around 4-odd%. There was a 30% decline in terms of its finance cost and a 133% growth in its other income as well. So overall, PAT was also aided by a significant growth in terms of its other income as well. So this is the overall view as to how Q4 has panned out for Eureka Forbes.
Okay, Eureka Forbes 9.5% higher in trade. Nirav Ashar.
Yes. I think my limited perspective on this, Harsh, might be that this is the magic of Pratik Pota working out, right? Simple. Yes. I mean, we know what he's done in his previous avatar. Correct. And I think with a business like this, and maybe I think in the one interaction that we've had with Eureka Forbes, they've spoken about how they want to get into a number of ancillaries. So both vertical and horizontal. And maybe some of that might be now coming to fruition after a bit of a lag. Maybe.
At least it's starting to reflect on the numbers in some fashion. And maybe you're right. Nirav, do you agree with that view?
Definitely. I think this water purification space has got a lot of potential going forward. And I think we have limited number of players in this particular space, and there is a lot of scope to diversify into various areas like specialty chemicals and water desalination exercises and water conservation, etc. So I think what this company has done is that they have been focusing on marketing. They've done a lot of upfront investments on the technology front and on the marketing front and on the manpower front. And I think all this is beginning to show results at this point of time. And I think things are only likely to get better from here onwards.
Aditya, what do you make of this one on charts?
A very strong move. Just as a disclosure, this is one stock which our clients would be having in their portfolio. This is recommended to them. So we're looking at a target of 640 on the upside. And again, going by the volume and the kind of move that we're seeing today, I think one should really continue to hold on to this position with an intermediate target of 610 and then 640 on the upside. If you're looking for a fresh entry, maybe wait it out next week, see if you get something lower, close to about 590, 580 could be a good entry point. But yes, it's a very strong looking chart setup and can see 640 on the upside.
Okay, so on the back of that, you have a Eureka Forbes also looking good even now. Signature